Hmm. It gets better. It gets better project. Nah, it's not getting better. We're still under the modern LED takeover, sadly. Wait, what the... What? September 2000... So, you just seen the world's oldest YouTube channel that was created even before YouTube ever existed. Don't know how that came to be, but it's weird. But I heard there's a 50-year-old channel now. I need to clear something. There, that's out of my way. Let's talk about something that should be considered a crime or a sin. Replacing red beacons with white and red LEDs. They shine all the towers, all the victim towers that has met this unfortunate fate has shined red for their entire life. And then like 2018 or 19 or whatever year, these random LEDs just popped out of nowhere and just replaced them. And now they have a day mode and a night mode. Like, no, why couldn't they just be night mode only LEDs? Because they only shine red. Why couldn't it be like that? Why? This is not an example of a tower that has met that fate, but this tower did meet a similar fate in its life one time. This tower used to have an incandescent beacon, but now it has a what looks like a flash technology dual strobe. It looks flash technology-ish. Here, I gotta let my cat in. Listen to her meows. Hey, kitty. Okay, never mind. You didn't get to hear any meows. Sorry, I had to let in the little kitty out of my parents' room because she's so needy. Because she's a calico. Calicos are rude. So let's talk about what I was talking about earlier. So this radio tower used to have I guess an old school incandescent, because this tower does look old. And usually old towers get incandescent beacons when they're old towers get old school incandescent beacons when they're built. But it looks like this tower has met a similar fate to what I'm talking about now. This tower, the incandescent beacon on this tower got replaced with a flash technology dual strobe, or it may be a TWR. I don't know. And there is no very old street view that I'm able to see up this tower, so I can prove that it has an incandescent beacon. But here's another way that I can prove to you that it used to have an incandescent beacon. You see those markers down there? First off, strobe light markers that come with strobe lights usually come in 3. Well, there's 3 of them usually. This one only has 2, as you can see, one on the left and one on the right. But not just that. There's a second pair of markers. I have never heard of a single tower with a strobe light come with 2 sets of markers. Never heard of it in my life. Never seen it before either. So there's that. Ignore the background where you're literally hearing my dog trying to tear up the entire house. So ignore that. So I'm not mad about what happened to this tower. The reason why is because it's not just because it has because this beacon here is one of my favorite beacons, is my favorite beacon of all time. The reason why is because usually when it comes to towers I see of with strobe lights, but they used to have incandescent beacons. They're usually replaced in the 2000s. and I can't remember crap from the 2000s. So yeah, I was born in 2004. I can't remember crap from like 2010 or anything, and beyond. And before that. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, that's the reason why. Well, actually, I didn't actually tell you the reason why. It's because I grew up with towers that have strobe lights that used to have incandescent beacons. Back then, I didn't know of such thing as beacon replacements or anything, but now I do. And the reason why the LEDs are getting all this hate from me, it's not just because I hate them so much. It's because I witnessed what happens. I witnessed them being replaced and stuff. I seen one video of some tower climber that replaced an old school incandescent beacon with a white and red LED. The reason why it was white and red is because he showed it in the clip when he was climbing down the tower. When he got off the tower, he walked away from it, and you're able to. He pointed up to a new beacon, and it was shining white. So I saw that. I witnessed it once on um on YouTube at least. I got a quick question. There is no sign of any markers that belong to this strobe light, because here, that one set of markers is blurry. I know something for a fact. Those markers there, along with these markers here, I know they don't belong to this beacon. They belong to an incandescent beacon, an old school incandescent beacon. But there is I found out about this tower's existence about a few weeks ago. I checked and checked and checked for more markers and stuff, but I could never find any. I can't find any. So I got a quick question. Um um are you able to hook up old incandescent markers like these to the beacon, so when the beacon goes on night mode, the markers would activate? I don't know, but I never ever seen a tower with a strobe light with more than one set of markers. So yeah, there's that. That's just a little question of mine. I just want to know that. But they probably don't. And there may be markers on this tower, but they're really, really, really hard to see. I don't know, that's probably the case, but let's talk about what I really want to talk about. This here is St. Robert's. There is a radio tower that belongs to KGPW. I'm not going to get a close up of it yet because I don't want anything to be revealed yet. But here it is. This is what it looks like. It's currently a half cell tower, half radio tower. So yeah, cell tower hybrid here. So there's that, and as you can see, on top of it is a LED beacon. And I did make a video of this about 3 times, I think. And one of those times it was at day, so you're able to see the day mode flash on this LED. So yeah, it's pretty obvious. This LED here is a white and red LED. Guess what it replaced? Pretty obvious. Incandescent beacon. There is old street view around this tower that I know of. Oh, if you heard that, my pizza's done. Okay, after having a fine dining experience, eating the sauciest, cheesiest, hottest, messiest frozen pepperoni pizza ever, while drinking the world's flattest Pepsi that I literally got from Culver's yesterday, back when me and my dad went to Jefferson City, I finally have more time. I finally have time once more to talk about this. So I checked for old Street View. The oldest Street View that I was able to find was at a parking lot. This parking lot here. But I'm pretty sure that back when back when it had its incandescent beacon replaced, that platform with the cell antennas on it, that was not there before that. I remember the LED beacon replacing the incandescent beacon, along with that platform, that cell tower platform being placed on the tower. I remember them being placed on the tower at the same time. So I don't know. You're not able to see anything. Like, you're not able to see the beacon anymore because it's so far away and Street View is older, so not able to see stuff. So yeah, there's that. I can't find any old Street View, so you guys have to believe me when I say that this used to have an incandescent beacon, an old school incandescent beacon as well, because when I checked on Google Maps, I looked up on it. I looked at the beacon and it was not red. It was white, so it was clear glass. So it was an old school incandescent. I'm going to clear something real fast. Bam. There was a failed attempt at making this video. There it goes. Failed screen recording. So, yeah, this used to have an incandescent beacon. There was another one in Jeff City. So, if you guys remember my videos I made yesterday, I was in Jefferson City with my dad, and we stopped at different locations, and I made tower videos and stuff. I made a video of this tower here, and if you watch that video, I did point my camera to the top of the tower, revealing a day in a white and red LED, since it was flashing on camera. So I even tell you guys that that this used to have an old school incandescent beacon. Well, here it is. You see that on top? That's an incandescent beacon. And I believe that's an old school incandescent beacon because of the fact that it doesn't look red. It looks clear, and old incandescent beacons are clear with the with red glass covering the light bulbs. Yeah, like the red cones and single strobes. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, there's a hair on my screen that I had to blow off. So there's that. This tower has met the unfortunate fate of getting a white and red LED, and with here, let's say that better. This tower has met the unfortunate fate of an incandescent beacon replacing, a white and red LED replacing an incandescent beacon. This tower shined red for all its life, but they decided to replace it with a white and red LED. Why not just a night mode only LED, a red only LED? That's because that's what night mode only LEDs are, red only. So that was a question that I have. There's two more towers I know of. Well, actually, only one more tower that I know of. So let me show you the last tower. So this is Springfield, Missouri. This tower here is in Springfield, Missouri, is home to this radio tower here. As you can see, those are incandescent beacons, modern incandescent beacons. There they are below. And then there are some more there's one more on top with working side markers. I think they work. I don't know, but let's step into the newer Street View. And let's get closer to this so I can show you what happened. Yes, those are LEDs. And there's another LED on top, if you didn't know already. So, yep, this tower used to have it used to have incandescent beacons. But I believe 2017 they've been replaced with these LEDs. But I did see it at night before, and the LED, these are old school LEDs. Wait, I meant to say modern LEDs. They had the modern flash. So yeah, these are modern LEDs. Even though that I remember this Street View here being, I remember this Street View here was made in 2017. So if so, then that means that maybe this used to have crappy LEDs, but they've been replaced with modern LEDs, or modern LEDs have been around longer than I thought. So I don't know. I believe that modern LEDs were created in 2018, since every single tower in my area got their beacons replaced with modern LEDs. So yeah, that's the reason why I believe that that's the reason why I believe that they were created in 2018. Um, but if I do remember this saying it was from 2000. I remember the Street View saying that this was from 2017. I'm not able to change Street Views on my phone. I'm only able to do that on my laptop. So yeah, that sucks. And here's something else even worse. This has no markers because the birds, FAA has to protect the birds because markers are steady, and that hurts and and they were hurting the birds' eyes, so they ran into every single tower and killed themselves. Literally, they'll run into a tower and instantly die. So FAA was just like, you know what? Let's protect the birds. So they created flashing sign markers and started getting rid of sign markers for towers with more than one beacon. Um, that really does piss me off. Like, birds are everywhere. They reproduce. You know, they're everywhere. There's a lot of them. So what if some of them die because of beacons or markers? Yeah, what if some of them die because of markers, steady markers? Yeah, that's what pisses me off. Every time I see a tower with flashing sign markers, I'm just like, get this unnatural crap out of my face now, please. So yeah, this was all three towers I know of that has met this unfortunate fate. So yeah, I got nothing else. There's no other tower that I know of. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.